Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone is doing well and having a good weekend. So I have some good news and bad news. So the good news is I was able to recover some of the files on my so-called new laptop. Looks like it's still, going through like the blue screen of death, but I was able to recover some files. I'm hoping that like I'll be able to recover more, but there's no guarantee. And then like I would like to bring you like this dashboard on a maybe on a consistent, maybe like a weekly basis to start. But unfortunately, I'm falling short of like the 1001 subscriber goal. The reason for that is I would like to eventually monetize this channel somehow, and also to kind of take whatever money I do make from the channel. I would like to reinvest it back into like new tools. Like for example, so I'm gonna have to at least like I'm not gonna go with Dell anymore just because like they're recently like my last two computers. Uh, you know, I mean, this is unacceptable to have like this type of performance, especially on a so-called new computer. So I mean, they used to be like such great workhorses, but I guess I have to change with the times. So I'm thinking like maybe like I guess when eventually if this channel does get monetized, I want to maybe buy like a secondhand like workstation just so I need like a lot of power to create these things, and then and then I guess like my subscribers benefit and I benefit. So it could be a potential win-win situation. But unfortunately, as of right now, uh, I fell short. So again, just as a reminder, I think like something like this might be preferable for most people, just because I think like just visually, I think it's more appealing. And then it's also kind of just to see like the weekly, I mean like the daily changes over the course of the week. Like for example, I'm on AIYY, and so far, uh, despite like the crash of like the computer, like it seems like it's working well. I think it makes sense just because you can see kind of like the change in like the option, the cash, and the treasuries. And then like if you are curious about like the option positions, this gives you like the breakdown. And then like kind of like to start the new week, like this is what the potential like the AIYY ETF will look like. Well, so hopefully we can like try again next week. Hopefully by then maybe there'll be some good news. But as of right now, uh, hopefully again, if you like this type of content, please do like and subscribe just so you can help yourself out, help out all the subscribers, help me out. That would be greatly appreciated. And I do notice that people are unfortunately downloading it and it's kind of ridiculous. You're kind of hurting. Well, I guess like you probably don't care about yourself, but you're hurting other people. I guess there are people that are mean spirited that way, and don't think that I don't know about like the Discord raids. Like I know there are competing channels out there, but I think it's really mean spirited to kind of just organize like a raid on other people's channels just because your channel isn't doing well and you feel the need to downvote others. It's just it's just ridiculous. But anyway, I guess we are in PvP mode, so it's player versus player. So you know, I do thank my current subscriber base that you're or at least were able to help me out to get me this far, and I'm hoping that there will be like new subscribers that will jump on and kind of see the value of this type of work. So without blabbing too much, so let's look at AIYY, look the price change. So it was a pretty quiet week, so I wasn't expecting like too much crazy things to happen. So like AIYY, like the cash, looks like they're they took out some cash to plow it back in the treasury so that they can reestablish a new base for the option selling for the new week. So as you can see, like the option position, like 3.22, not too bad credit. And then to start the new week, $3.43 isn't too bad at all. So hopefully they can kind of balance, not losing too much in terms of like the price. AMDY, again, not nothing too crazy here. Look at the cash went up slowly. The treasuries remained about the same over the course of the week, and then also the option position stayed relatively within like a nice tight range. So it's like they started like last week ending at $2.23, and then starting the new week at $2.22. So again, nothing too crazy here. AMZY 2308 to 2349, not too bad. So it looks like the same thing, where they took some of the cash, redeployed it into treasury so they can have a firmer base for the new week. And it's good to see like the option position increasing overall, 0.54 to 71 cents. So that's good. Let's take a look at APLY. Not too exciting, but at least like it's a small increase in price. Like the cash went down a bit, uh, redeployed into treasuries, and like the option position have a slightly bigger credit for the coming week, so that's good. 26 cents to 31 cents. So let's take a look at CONY. 1 second, just want to make sure. Unfortunately, the going back to like old computers kind of a little bit laggy, so apologies for that again. So CONY went from $28.14 to $29.81, so that's good. Always good to see like a healthy price increase. The cash actually crashed, like it went down and then it went back up. So it looks like they did deploy it into treasuries, and then now they have a slightly bigger base to build their option positions. So it went from 62 cents all the way to $1.17 to start the new week. So that's good. Disney, all right, not too shabby here. It's good to see Disney doing better. Cash went from 47 cents to 81 cents. And then the treasury also went up. So I guess that's good. Looks like they monetized something to have like a slightly bigger treasury base. And then although the options dipped from like $1.09 to almost half to like 51 cents. So hopefully they can improve next week. And then Meta or Phoebe, let's see. So unfortunately they dipped down a bit. The cash went down, but and it looks like all right. So they did take some of that cash. Looks like they increased their treasuries a bit. So and then I noticed like a nice big increase in terms of like credit. So from 8 cents to 85 cents. So that's good for the new week. And then let's take a look at GOOY. Not too exciting here. Price increase, small uh, ETF share increase, and then cash went from 31 cents to 47 cents. Not too bad. Uh, the treasury positions stayed pretty flat, and then the options, it's still within a decent range. Decreased slightly, but it's like from $1.11 to 98 cents. So hopefully they can continue improving. JPMO. This is probably one of those funds that I guess people don't pay attention to, but it's holding up like its NAV pretty well. JPMO, probably not the most exciting thing, but like the cash went down, but looks like they redeployed it into their treasury, so that's good. And then like the credit's not too exciting though. It went from like a positive 33 cents down to like negative 6 cents. So hopefully they can improve there. And then let's take a look at Moderni. And okay, so that's good. Cash went up a little bit. The treasuries also went up a bit. And then the option positions decreased, unfortunately. Started off with 99 cents from last week, and now it's only 68 cents to start the new week. So hopefully they can improve. MSFO, Microsoft went down a bit. Let's see, the cash went down quite a bit, but it redeployed into treasury, so that's good. Uh, well, unfortunately, it went from like 64% debit, and now they're only starting off with like 14-cent credit. So hopefully, yeah, in the future, I guess like for maybe next earnings seasons, things will get a little bit more exciting. So let me scroll up a little bit. Let me make sure it's it's viewable. Okay, so Netflix 1884. All right, so they had a bit of a dip. Cash went down quite substantially, and then the treasuries increased. So I'm assuming that they took the cash to do the whole uh, get more treasuries so they can start like a new base. Unfortunately, the option position went from like 50-cent debit to 1 cent credit for the new week, so that's not too appetizing. NVIDIA, all right, so okay, not too much of a change, although the stock price had like took a bit of a hit here and there. Uh, but NVIDIA is a little bit different. So cash, right? So cash went down a little bit. Treasuries went up a little bit, and then the option position so went from 23-cent debit. Okay, so now they're starting off with a 37-cent credit for the new week. So hopefully, nothing too crazy there. And then of course OARK, a slight improvement, not much. The cash went down a little bit, and then you see like almost a corresponding increase in the treasuries. So not too bad. Options went from positive 12 cents down to 1 cent credit. Not not the most exciting thing here. Then PP, let's see, so 19 to 1945. All right, not too bad. So hopefully they can kind of regain like the $20 level eventually. The cash went from 19 cents to 44 cents, so increase there. And then only a small increase in like the treasuries. And then let's see the debit. Okay, so went from a 13-cent debit to a 28-cent debit for the new week, so not too bad. Hopefully they can uh, recover. So Square 24.94, 25.60. So all right, not too bad of a increase. Cash went from well, they actually were in the hole for like uh, to start, and then now they have more cash coming in, so that's good. The treasuries went down a little bit, so I'm guessing they maybe sold a little bit of treasuries to in case people wanted to cash out. Let's take a look at the options. It went from $1.15 to 137 debit. So okay, so that's not too bad. And then our old punching bag TSLY, even this one lately has been like well, the underlying Tesla has been doing a little bit better. Hopefully they can improve. Cash went from 15 cents to 26 cents, so any increase anywhere is good. Same thing with the treasuries. And then like last week they were like at zero, like nothing in the options. So now they have like at least a 19-cent debit. So I'm rooting for all the TSLY fans out there. So Shomos, let's see, 1821 to 1835, not too bad. But I'm so surprised like the energy. No, I guess like just generally energy is like the sector is kind of. I guess people aren't paying attention or like maybe there's probably some complacency. But anyway, the cash went down unfortunately, and then the treasuries. Okay, so they took a good chunk of that and put it back in the treasury so they can reestablish. But unfortunately, the option positions went from 51-cent debit to 15-cent debit. So hopefully there'll be more positive momentum. And MSTY, I mean, there was a bit of like a Bitcoin dip, and then like people just like swooped in to buy it back up. So man, MSTY. So anyone that bought in like originally when it came out, I mean, you're sitting pretty. I mean, 100% gain, just on like the share price, and then whatever like the distributions will be. I mean, hey, uh, hopefully you can enjoy it as long as you can. So definitely like the cash. I mean, that's pretty ridiculous. $18 to $27. Like the cash position is probably bigger than most of the other YieldMax ETFs. So that's always like it's really a sight to behold. And then even though the treasuries, all right, so the treasuries went down a bit. Uh, so hopefully, I don't know. I guess like MSTY is such a crazy stock, they have to kind of like reposition like almost like every day, or in fact like even intraday they're probably repositioning. And we haven't even like crossed like the halving yet. So later in April, we could probably see some like real fireworks. But again, like volatility works both ways. So um, hopefully uh, it'll be like fireworks in a positive way. So the options went from like 233. All right, so unfortunately not collecting as much this week, but just like overall with the wow. I mean, I wish all yield max products could be like this, but Oh well. And then like even for ULTY, I'm glad to see it kind of like recovering too, because well, I don't want to say too much. Just give it away. So wow, that's a big decrease in terms of cash, but then like they're reestablishing into like the overall cover call position. So okay, well, so hopefully it wasn't too long-winded. If you can like, please do so, and definitely if you can subscribe, that greatly help out the channel, and eventually that'll pay dividends for you guys too. So thank you for watching. I hope everyone makes some good money out there, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.